Hi to everyone. MEM School of Engineering, Department of PCE, online classes, subject linear integrated circuits, unit number 3, chapter number 4. So last class we discussed with PLL, that is phase lock loop, then internal circuit diagram like that phase detector, low pass filter, error amplifier and VC. Okay, these are the 4 main functional blocks of the PLL. Okay, so this is the concept. So in this chapter, we are going to study about the voltage controlled oscillator. So types of internal circuit diagram of the voltage control oscillator. Then what are the applications like that we are going to discuss in this chapter. So oscillator, generally we need to know the oscillator because voltage control oscillator like that we have defined. So oscillator will not be get any input. So it will directly generate the signal from the DC voltage using the capacitor and resistor values. That is the concept of voltage controlled oscillator. That is, control voltage will produce the frequency. So application of VCO will be phase locked loop, modulation and demodulation circuit, frequency synthesizer, function generator. Function generator. So there are different types of VCO. One is harmonic oscillator, and one is relaxation oscillator. Harmonic oscillator having 3 types: RC oscillator, LC oscillator, and crystal oscillator. Voltage control oscillator having the tank circuit of LC, that is inductor and the capacitor C1 and C2. So inductor, diode 1 and 2. So we can use the varactor diode also. So that is frequency control oscillator. Voltage control oscillator, that is control voltage with the frequency. That is voltage, when voltage minimum, it will produce the minimum frequency. When voltage at the middle point, it will produce the V out F dot. When voltage V max, it will produce a maximum voltage. That means that depending on the control voltage, the output frequency will be defined. So this is the internal block diagrams of the voltage controlled oscillator. So that is, here we have 2 comparators, 1 flip-flop and 1 output. Okay, that means trigger, threshold and trigger. So here we have 3 types of resistors. We have used R. Okay, by this variations, you will get 2 by VCC. By comparing threshold voltage and VCC, the comparator will be enabled. Okay, comparator will be enabled. So it will produce some output. Okay, this is the voltage control concept. So voltage control specifications like tuning range, tuning gain or tuning sensitivity, supply pushing and load pulling. So then phase noise. So these are the different specifications of VCO. The tuning range. Tuning range means, so what is the input voltage will be maximum, what is the minimum? That means 0.5 volt to 20 volt. So up to the maximum frequency, so output frequency will be 40 megahertz to 80 megahertz. VCO specifications, that is tuning sensitivity, that is tuning gain, will be unit of hertz divided by V. That is change of 1 volt, how much hertz will be changed. That is the sensitivity of the VCO. Then supply pushing, change in the output frequency with respect to the change in the supply voltage. Load pulling, change in the output frequency with the change in the load, maximum deviation from the nominal frequency. Spectral purity, the time domain will be jitter, the frequency domain will be phase noise. space nice plot diagram. Okay, this is the basic specifications of the VC. So let's see the operation of the VCO. Okay. So voltage control oscillator output frequency are defined by the threshold trigger and the discharge. Okay, here we have comparator. Here we have comparator circuit. Already we know that comparator will always produce the 1 or 0 circuit. Comparator always produce the 0 or 1. So comparator 1, when threshold voltage is greater than the 2 by 2 VC divided by 3 means output will be 1. In comparator 2, the trigger value is less than 1 means it will be 0. So it will go to the flip-flop. We know that flip-flop R is flip-flop. That is when R is equal to 0, it will be reset and S will be set. Okay, by this condition, we have 3 types. So that is S is equal to 0, R is equal to 0. Output will be no change. When S is equal to 1, R is equal to 0, that is set. That means output will be 1. Okay. So when R is equal to 1, S is equal to 0, output will be reset. That means if any input is, output will be 0. When both the signals are 1, it will be considered as a forbidden condition. So this output Q bar will define the output. Okay, it will define the particular frequency in the output condition. Okay, so this is the concept of voltage control oscillator. Will define the different frequency for the variations. Okay, by changing the control voltage. Here we have pin number 5, control. This control always vary with respect to the threshold. Okay, so whenever the control voltage varying, it will produce a different output frequency. So here we have discharge. So discharge signal which used for goes to the 0 because capacitor charging will not be defined. So when capacitor charges maximum, it will be defined by the discharge circuit. Okay, this is the voltage controlled oscillator circuit. Already we see that varactor diode concept. Here the varactor diode we know that. So it is connected with the capacitor also. Okay, so it will be when 1 it will be charged, when 0 it will be discharged. So these are the concepts used in the process. So equation f of t is equal to f0 plus k into Vc of t. That is output frequency is equal to f0. So f0 will be the middle of the frequency. That is a normalized frequency plus k is a scaling factor. V is a capacitor voltage with respect to the time. Because capacitor is a main role in the signal processing. Already we know that f is equal to 1 divided by 2 pi RC. This is a basic concept of voltage control oscillator and other things. Okay, these are specifications. So next class we will see the PLL, monolithic PLL IC and its application. That means like that VCO it is having some ICs. So by ICs we can see the different applications of the PL. Okay, thank you.